Guys, so today we are going to be trying out some of these beauty hacks that I've been reading about. You can look online pretty much anywhere, YouTube, Pinterest, and see all these different beauty hacks, makeup hacks I guess I should say, makeup hacks that, to make things easier or whatever. So we're going to try some out today. So let's get started. And basically I am just hoping that this doesn't turn out to be a complete disaster because I am actually getting ready to go to work. So sorry about the mess, we're remodeling and there's just a lot going on. So I was kind of fighting with my camera to get this set up right now, so we'll just see how it goes. Now I don't have any hacks for the actual foundation, but I'm just gonna put this on real quick with my brush. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation brush. I think it gets it on there nice, but it leaves, the finish is meh. So what I'm going to do is get this on and get it all over with the brush here. And then I'm going to take my, damp sponge, and we're going to go in and tap this out just to kind of really get it in there. And I just totally realized that I didn't put any primer on. That's what happens when I think too fast. And I'm oh, I'm getting ready for work, I need to get this done. And I want to get this video made, and then that's what happens to my brain, and then I forget something that's fairly important, like primer. But, I guess we'll get to see how well these makeup hacks last. Did you guys know, this is just a little tip, but it's something that I literally just realized, I don't know how I missed this. You know how you're supposed to, I feel like everybody knows at this point that when you use a beauty sponge, that you're supposed to dampen it first. For the longest time, literally up until recently, because nobody ever, actually mentioned this that I had seen until, I just watched a video the other day, that, I always just, stuck it under the water and, wet it and pulled it out and, kind of, dabbed it off and, went on with life. But I didn't know that you were supposed to, actually put your sponge under the water and, squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it under the running water till you feel it, actually swell up, and then squeeze out the excess and, kind of dry it off with, a towel or a paper towel. Just realized that. And I'm going to tell you what, that makes all world of difference. You wouldn't think that it would make that big of a difference, but it does. So, oh, one of my hairs on there. Okay, so we got that patted in pretty good. I am just going to conceal my under eye real quick. I'm going to put you on pause because there's not a hack for that. We can, you can watch that on a Get Ready With Me or, something like that. But I want to skip through the hacks first, but, as kind of part of my intro, and because I have to yap for a little bit, that's why I kept you on for the foundation. I wanted to tell you what I just realized about the sponge that you probably, anybody watching this already knew, but, whatever, I figured I'd throw it out there. So, I'm going to do my under eyes, real fast. Well, it'll be real fast for you guys regardless, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I got my concealer done, and I just finished up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my e.l.f. I think it's under eye setting powder, or under eye brightening powder, or something like that. I can't remember exactly the exact name of it. But I'm just going to take the tiniest little bit of that on a small sponge. Sorry. You just have to kind of bear with me today. Like, today is just one of those days. I woke up with a cold this morning, and everybody in my house has had a cold. And I have been, like, desperately trying to fight this cold off so that I didn't get it. And I think, like, this morning when I woke up, my body is just, like, waving the white towel. Like, it's like, no, we give up. We can't fight anymore. It's your turn. So that's where we're at. So, okay, we're going to talk... No, we're not. I want to use my cream contour today. I know, I'm sorry guys, this is like such a cluster, you know, kind of day. I'm going to stick my cream contour on because I just like it. I would tell you the brand, but it is like all rubbed off and I honestly don't even remember what it was. So I'm sorry about that. And I use my Tarte, this is supposed to be for under eye concealer, the brush, but I don't like it for my under eye concealer. I feel like it like wipes too much away, and I have been blessed, cursed really is more like it, with like horrible like under eye circles, and I need like all the coverage I can get. So I don't feel like this is going to be a good makeup day for me, and that kind of sucks for the sake of the video, but moving on. Okay, so I saw about a little makeup hack would be to bake your face with baby powder. So I just got the Walmart version of the Johnson & Johnson's baby powder cornstarch. It's obviously the green one. So I don't know, from what I had seen and read, I don't know if it matters if it's like, it's talc free, so I know that's good. But I don't know if the specific kind, like I really didn't want to go with like the lavender one or something. So I just picked this one. So basically, we're going to bake with this baby powder. So I put some in a little bowl here. I'm going to use my damp sponge. And I really hope this turns out okay, because like I said, I got to go to work. I got to go to work. I work at a salon. I can't look crazy, but here we go. Have you ever been baking your under eyes? And I got powder in my mouth. Have you ever been baking your under eyes and totally got the powder in your eyeball? Because I have, and it seems like that's happening right now. It's actually getting all over my lashes, which is fine, because I read another makeup hack about putting baby powder on your lashes to, before you put your mascara on, to like thicken them up. I wasn't going to do that, but maybe I am. I don't know. So, I don't know. So, we're pretty solidly baked under there. Now we're gonna wipe it down here to bake. What makes me nervous about this is I'm a drier person to begin with, especially because it's winter and I live in Pennsylvania, so it's cold and snowy. Actually, we're supposed to get like a big snowstorm tomorrow, so kind of waiting to see what happens with that. I'm just going to put a little bit, and I like to bake a little bit right there at the base of my nose, because sometimes my concealer will like get stupid right there. So, okay, we're baking with baby powder. My face smells good, so there's that. So yeah, so I'm just hoping that it doesn't dry me out too much. But honestly, like normally I use my Tarte Smooth Operator. It's the Amazonian Clay finishing powder, And honestly, it makes me dry too. So I have some stuff that I use to get around that. So if I need that, then we'll share it with you, and then I'll go from there. But what I'm going to do right now is I don't have any makeup hacks for eyeshadow, but I do have a new, excuse me, the new Jaclyn Hill, one of her new like mini palettes, and I just got it, and it's going to be the first time that I'm going to be using it. So I'm actually going to cut out. I was going to cut out anyways to do my eyeshadow because this is all about makeup hacks, and I don't have any makeup hacks for eyeshadow. So I'm going to cut out, and I'm actually going to make a video on my first impression on using the Jaclyn Hill palette. So, I would encourage you to check that out too, that video out. So I'm going to step out and do my eyeshadow, and I will be back, guys. Okay, we're back. My eyes are done. Well, my eyeshadow is done. Sorry, guys. I'm really, really loving that Jaclyn Hill palette. So I strongly, suggest you guys to check out that video. I'm going to link it here somewhere if I can figure out how to do that. I'm still new to this whole YouTube thing, so bear with me. But let's get this baby powder off our face. Okay, let's see what I think here. Doesn't look bad, per se. My skin is so dry, my wrinkles are really showing. Just don't mind me. But, I think it might be a little bit less drying than, my Tarte setting powder. Let me get close. Whew, look at that contour today. It's a little rough. It's a little rough, I'm not gonna lie. But, it doesn't look bad. I really wish I had primer on. What a fail. So I just look so tired. Ugh. But so far, not bad. Not bad at all. So we're going to go from there. We're going to move on. And this is the one that makes me really nervous. But I'm doing it. Taking one for the team. You're supposed to use a fork to highlight and contour your nose. This seems like a bad idea. But like I said, I'm going to take one for the team. This is an e.l.f. eye defining brush, by the way, that I'm going to use. So, the theory behind it is you're supposed to put the fork on your nose, and you're supposed to put the bronzer in between, like, the outer two lines, and then the highlighter in the middle, and then take it off and blend it. This one makes me really nervous, but I'm going to take one for the team. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, this is even scarier because I'm just going to have to use my phone. I'm really glad that I turned it this way so that I can actually just see. This was just the setup we had to work with today. So I'm just going to use my viewfinder, so bear with me. Because I can't hold my mirror and do this at the same time. This doesn't feel like the spot that I would normally contour my nose at. This is really hard to do in the viewfinder, guys. I can't find a crack in the fork. I need my highlighter for in the middle. Boy, I planned this out real well, didn't I? Oh. Oh, it's definitely there. Hold on, give me 1 second here. It's definitely there, and not at all where I would normally contour my nose. So, let's go in with my Wet n Wild brush here. That I honestly, like, I got this brush when I was doing my skin is so dry, and it's dry on my nose, and I didn't bake there, so I know that I didn't even, like, set my face. I didn't use primer because I just forgot, and I never set my face with powder after my foundation. I just did the baking in spots because, like, my face is so dry, and I really wish I wouldn't have forgot that setting, that primer. I have, like, weird little points down here where the bottom of the fork came. It's really not, it's not super noticeable, except it is. I think because the fork tines are so small, and that, where'd my paper towel go? You're not getting, like, a huge amount of bronzer on there, which is what I was thinking was going to happen. It's not, I would call this one a fail, because it's not that, like, it necessarily looks bad, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't, like, it's not a nice contour, but I'm not going to fix it because that's not what this is about. So the next one is using another utensil, using a good old spoon here. I'm going to have to see if I can stick my mirror in, like, my crop here somewhere, because I don't know that I can do this on the viewfinder. Okay. The thought is you're supposed to take your spoon, mine has a rough edge, and put it up like this to draw your wing. We're going to do that first. I mean, I guess it gives you a straight line. It's not great. But, and then you're supposed to put the rounded edge of the spoon against your eyelid. You know, my eyeshadow was so pretty today, and I feel like this is going to ruin it. But here we are. So, I just smudged my eyeliner. This is my day. Okay, that one actually I feel like worked better. Hopefully you guys can get a better look on this side. I'm trying. It's so hard because to put the spoon up against your eye, like, I can't see. I mean, it kind of worked, but honestly, like, my eyeliner's looking pretty rough. Not that I am by any means a master eyeliner, because I am not. There are girls out there that do, like, these perfect wings. They're just like, oh, poof, and you're like, what? I'm just going to finish this off, and then I'm going to see if I can fix this up a little bit, because I have to, like, I'm going to work. So, like, let's see what we can do with this edge here. Oh, that made it worse. I've got some thick wings. Fork? No. Spoon? No. So, that's where we're at on that. I don't even know what to do with that. Put some mascara on and hope for the best. Oh, we have one more. Let me finish this up, and I'm gonna do my eyebrows, put my mascara on, and then I'm gonna come back. I have one more hack for your lips, so hang on one second. Okay, my final hack is just lip liner. It said to make your cupid's bow look more pronounced and make your lips look big.
Not you, Taser.
Is to make an X right there. Excuse my son in the background. He just got home from school. He's taking the dog out. That is a unique Moonstruck Precision lip pencil in Pompous. And I've got the e.l.f. Deep Burgundy lipstick. I don't know necessarily what kind. Okay. Now to summarize everything, on all these makeup hacks, I'm going to say that the wins from this would be as of right now anyways, the baby powder setting powder or to bake with, baking with the baby powder. So far so good. And probably when I edit this, I'll stick a little clip in on what I thought at the end of the night. If I don't make get a chance to actually jump on and make a video, at the end of the night, I'll at least include how I feel after my shift at work. And so the wins would be the baby powder and making an X on your cupid bow, because that actually made for a really nice cupid bow shape with your lip liner and lipstick. So those are two wins. I would say don't do the fork technique for your nose, and don't do the spoon technique on your eyeliner. To me, they were just total fails. So that's what I think, guys. So, give some makeup hacks a try. Try these out, see how they work for you. Comment below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell so you get notifications whenever I make new videos. See you next time, guys. Bye.